It's time to learn, repair, and maintain everything coffee. Instructional videos brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.
Hello, Todd with Whole Latte Love, and we have Mark behind the camera once again.
Todd, what are we doing today?
Today we're going to show how to take off the housing out of Profitec Pro 500.
And we'll put it back on, and this is, if you got to do something inside the machine, this is what this video is all about.
Yeah, shows you how to get in and put it back together. Now, it sounds easy, and it really is, but there's a few little things you want to pay attention to make sure you don't make it hard. First thing you do is unplug the machine.
Yep.
Safety first.
Safety
Top
first.
comes off, pull the reservoir out. We already drained it. And then you need two tools. You'll need a 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and a 3 millimeter. We'll start with a 2.5. Remove these 4 screws up top. And you may wonder why you have to get in here. Every once in a while you may have to do maintenance, like on a vacuum relief valve, or if something goes bad and you don't want to send it in because it's expensive and things can get damaged. So we make these videos so you learn how to get in there.
Plus, sending it in, you'd be without your espresso for quite a while.
Yeah, a lot easier fixing it at home sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, put your screws someplace where you won't lose them. Pull the top off.
Be sure, do you want to lose the drip?
We'll take the drip tray off.
And we have lots of other videos about how to do the things inside.
Yep, you'll see why we got to take the drip tray off later. But
Yeah.
okay, then there's 2 Allen screws in there we have to move. One there, and then one opposite.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't actually remove them, so let me rephrase it. Loosen them. The longer your Allen wrench, the better to get in here.
They are not the easiest things to get at, right?
No, how's my hand look up close?
Well, you know,
Not so good.
I think you do for a manicure, but
Okay, that looks pretty loose. After we do that, what we find we like to do is put the porta-filter handle in really tight. Then take the machine, or get a rag. So if you have those nice granite or quartz countertops like that, or put on a workbench if you have one, and just tip it down like that. It stays pretty good. You
holds
know,
it up nice. Yeah.
Yep. Obviously, make sure that's tight, or it can do the old crash and burn, and that's no fun.
You don't want to leave it alone when it's like that. But
Yeah, don't walk away. Okay, now there's 4 screws in the bottom here. We use a 3 millimeter Allen wrench. You can just loosen these. Don't take them all the way out.
Put 2 in the back there.
Yep. And these here, I just like to take these all the way out. You could probably finagle it where you don't, but I like to take these out. Set the machine back down. And she just kind of drops and comes right out.
So you kind of spread a little bit. It's got to drop out of those channels that these went into, right?
Here, back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Channels here.
Yeah.
See, when you push it in, and it goes up.
Right.
It locks in. Then you put these screws in here. Okay. And you only have to spread the bottom a little bit because of these fittings here. Just get around there. Okay? So that's taking it off. That's pretty simple.
Gonna put it back together?
Yeah, let's put it back together.
Okay.
Okay. What I like to do is just kind of get it started like this in these grooves here.
So you're getting the grooves there.
Okay.
See if I can see. Yeah. So there's the.
Yeah. Okay. Then take it and tip her up. Then I go to the back here and make sure that those slide in like that.
So you want those washers on the outside?
On the outside, yep.
Yep. That's cool.
And now, just kind of snug them up a little bit. Oops, wrong one. Snug them up a little bit. We don't want to go all the way home yet.
Just so we can adjust the
Yeah, it's like
fit
when
and finish a little bit?
yeah, exactly. We'll show you on the front how you got to make sure everything's lined up right, or your front, the sides won't line up with the front panel. It's like those when you buy those things, they say leave all the screws and you put it together in your living room floor, and it says leave all the screws loose to the end,
right.
but you never do. Yeah, you ought to do that. Okay, so what we're looking for, if you look at the side view here, that this panel lines up with this, because they can actually get off the kilowamp just a little bit. If that's, see, I got it snug and it's pretty darn close.
Yep.
And you can adjust that. I usually go all the way forward with this, and then I get the bottom in so it matches. So like I'm a little short there, so I can loosen these up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So you might be doing a little back and forth.
And you can,
adjusting.
from here you can feel it.
Kind of feel
Feels
the-
pretty good.
feel the
Does
seam
that look
there.
right, Mark?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Sounds good. Then I'll snug these up. So you just may have to just play with it just a little bit. I'm feeling the other side now. It feels really good. Feels just right. Okay. So now I'm going to snug these. Don't strip them. Don't have to crank them. Just snug them up.
Not too hard.
And then if we're happy here, we'll tighten these down. Again, using our 3mm one. Again, get as long an Allen wrench as you can.
Yeah, they're a little challenging sometimes.
If you get one that has a little ball on the end, that would be nice. I should get one of those for this. Maybe I'd save myself a lot of scraped knuckles and people watching longer videos than they have to. Okay. So make sure it's on there. Okay, it's in there pretty good. Okay, lines up pretty nice in front here. Now when you put the top on, you have this panel that faces down, this piece here. That goes on the inside of this to hold that.
Because it will go the other way, but a chance you might get some vibrations and different
Yep,
things
this
if
should
that
keep it
wasn't behind. So just so we're clear that is
like
in
that.
behind there.
Yep.
Okay.
And grab my screws. Again, we'll put these in. This is a 2.5mm Allen wrench. And don't snug them up. Just get them started.
And again, be sure and subscribe to our channel. And if you've got a Profitec Pro 500, beautiful machines, and we've got a lot of videos on how to do the different things inside.
We'll leave all the sales stuff up to you. Okay, so now you notice the gap here. It's even. You can push that forward to line it up in front. If it's back a little bit, it doesn't really matter. But sometimes, if you see yours is crooked ever, you can just, and then you just snug them.
So it goes down once you got it where you want it.
Yep. It's not a big deal which way it goes, to be honest with you.
You like it snugged against the front? Is that just your thing?
Yep. And that it keeps all this in place, but also holds the back in place. So those screws down there won't go down. Just firms the whole thing up.
Beautiful.
It's really solid. Okay. We'll just put the rest back in. Put some water reservoir in, your water reservoir or your water, and heat it up and brew.
That's it.
That's
All
it. Profitec Pro 500, how to remove the side panel, actually the whole panel, and put it back on.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, why not subscribe now for easy free access to more videos on everything coffee, brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.